Molly, and the Charleyhorses. So our show is going to be pretty similar to the first show, but it's going to be it's called Carousel. Basically, you're going to give us a suggestion, and we're going to build a scene off that suggestion, and then some element in that scene will carry on to the next scene. And then some element from that scene will carry on to the next scene, and so on and so forth. So for this first scene, in honor of we just had the Kentucky Derby, somebody give us the name of a racehorse. It doesn't have to be a real one, just give a good name for a racehorse. Holly? Molly. Okay, our scene is about Molly.
How many times have I told you? If you give a horse a person's name, it'll be haunted by the ghost of someone with that name. All right? That's why every horse has a weird fucking name.
I've only been doing this for like a month. You can't expect me to know that by now.
It was in the orientation video.
Guys, you know I just skipped through those. Everyone skips through those. No one reads the fine print.
Look, just don't bring up the Breakfast Club. All right? No, it's overwatched. All right? Like, she has a fine body of work.
Yeah.
Sorry, had a fine body of work.
The horse is hungry.
Gosh. I really shouldn't have named so many of them on my first week. That's on me.
No, it's my fault for bringing in somebody new when we were getting a shipment of racehorses. All right?
It's also your fault that you built it on a cemetery. That doesn't help.
It's cheap. All right?
It's cheap.
All right, apparently
Okay.
there's a horse here named Molly, and there's a local folklore that horses or horses by the name. Do not snout, do not big old snout.
This is a business.
See that? Hear that? Move. This is the money shot. Get in
So did you sign off on this, or
Please
I did not?
rename
I did
this
not sign off on this.
horse so I can rest.
As for oats, what kind of oats do you want?
What kind of oats?
Dude, I was Quaker the other day.
Thank you. It's amazing they can talk to ghosts, but not horses.
Alright, that there should do it.
Just tell us what you want. Tell us what you want. I'll do anything.
Tell them to give me the name Pixie. I like that name. I think it makes me sound pretty.
Give
No.
me the name Gertrude. I was like a sister.
Looking around the face.
It's not that I don't like you, but I'd rather not be haunted.
Mate,
I'd rather not haunt you.
what do I
Yeah,
do?
so how about give it?
Mate, what do I got to do to rename that horse right there?
You got $25,000? What's your production budget look like? I'll sell you that horse right now. You can give her whatever name you want.
Well, we're about 10 G's per episode, so, you know.
Okay, so you got to do like a 3-episode arc, is what you're telling me. Because there's probably ratings in it for you if you want. But I am going to need to see the cash before anybody names a horse. Okay?
There's $5,000 under the floor.
What floorboards, Molly? What floorboards? All right, you have not given me an address in a 4-day period.
I can only tell you they're under the floorboard. You have to do some work yourself.
Describe the house! Okay.
Yeah, these horses are quite big.
Remember in the training video where we showed you how the latch goes down?
I got a
Over
repeat,
the
man.
bar? Yep, you
I
do.
did not watch it.
Mate, get in here, mate.
Are you?
It's just a bunch of dirt.
This is literally the arena where we walk the horses and implement weather.
have them and actually like tape them to where the exact spot is.
All right, if you don't own this horse, you don't own any loot that the horse unveils.
It's speed! Molly! It's literally under, it's not just under the hay, it's under the actual floorboard. It's a barn, for God's sakes. I had to possess this horse just to tell you that. Just get under the wood floorboard. Not just, not just, yes.
Molly.
Yes, I'm the
This-
real Molly.
This barn is the size of a barn. I'm gonna need you to find a specific spot. All right, is it just conveniently where he was digging? Okay.
Just slightly forward,
Can you
okay?
go?
Just slightly forward, and you know, once you find this, please just give her a different name so I can be free, so I can finally go up to heaven. And you know, she's not happy with it, but just give her the name Gertrude. That she was such a fucking bitch. She needs to be in a horse to learn her lesson.
You know what, Molly? You might be buying yourself a horse right now.
What? Okay.
Really depends.
Yeah, I gotta do this.
So anyway, I was thinking, like, maybe for season 2, we see if any of the local notables are still hanging around. You know, name some horses. I don't know. What's that Kettering guy?
Yeah.
Like a talk show.
Listen, mate. Boss, if we're getting this loot right here,
Well, the horse is getting the loot. The horse is recouping the horse's spirit is recouping the loot, buying the horse from us. Do you have an estate by any chance?
Tyler,
Well, actually, I am from the neighboring farm, like across the acre.
So technically, do you want any of your grandchildren or descendants to have this horse?
You know, none of them. They all kind of went to like business school, so I think they're fine. You can take like a small stipend, and then the rest we can give to like some type of charity.
Can you hold that stack for me? Absolutely.
And now I can be free to go back to heaven.
keep talking.
It's only like $2,000, but I've sold horses for less. Your name is Gertrude now.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
It's about time.
I mean, I was getting kind of sick of visiting her in the nursing home. She was always so needy when she was there. Don't come visit anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I did kind of appreciate it, but also,
I just, she was old.
well, that has little to do with my feelings towards.
Oh, that has everything to do with my feelings towards her. I don't like old people.
There's a word for that.
Sensitive to smell.
Ageism? Or sensitive to smell. We'll go with that.
She just smells so bad. Like the old people smell.
It doesn't. It's not like a pleasant, calming.
No, there's like a lot of fluids. There's a lot of fluids.
It kind of leaks out of you when you're old. I mean, you don't smell it now coming off her, even after the embalming? She might be leaking embalming fluid, if I'm honest.
Are you the next of kin?
Yeah.
All right, here's the will.
Oh,
We're leaving all the possessions between the two. He requested that you kind of more or less decide amongst yourselves.
Cool.
He wasn't very good at decision making. So.
yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true. So,
Was there stuff was trash.
Yep, you can have that part. I'm gonna take the rings, the necklaces, the bank accounts. You can have the clothes. Like the smell.
And like this seeps in there, you know? Oh, hold on. There was one other stipend. Oh, here. Yes, okay. Whoever decides to have the jewels will also have to keep my body in the house. And then whoever has the junk gets to keep my cat and a small pair of boots.
You were saying that earlier? You've been saying that ever since your boyfriend left you?
That was a low blow. You know that I still miss him. What does it say about cremation? We could burn it down and maybe the smell would go away.
Well, actually, he volunteered for a new experimental mummification process. He was very big into, in Egyptology. He even ordered like a special sarcophagus to be displayed in the living room.
You know?
I just came to get my PS4 back. You replace me with a dead relative?
No, it's like a coffee table basically.
Look, no amount of mummies is gonna fill the hole that I left for you, okay?
I mean,
Right? This is not.
Listen, I don't really need you, but like if you want to stay, I wouldn't be mad.
I mean, like, shows kind of tied to run together.
Yeah. I know you left because you didn't like how I decorated. I mean, that's what you told me anyway. But I just, I thought this would be a nice addition to our home.
I get it. You keep this going another 10 years or so, I'll make you a vampire too.
Why would it take that long though?
It's a weird age gap thing,
But I'm
Like-
already this age, and we've already been.
Yeah, but I don't like to stop people's aging until they're about 50 or so. It makes it easier to pass.
I mean,
Look, hey, if that's a sticking point for you, that's cool. We can work around it. I was wondering though, is this the only coffin you have?
for the moment, but we probably have room for one over there in the foyer. And then,
I'm sleeping in the foyer?
we could move Grandma there. She wouldn't mind. You could be the coffee table.
Again, I feel like whether on the coffee table or the foyer, there's a serious lack of intimacy in our sleeping arrangements implied.
I'll sleep on the couch. At least just until you turn me into a vampire. Then we can get a double wide.
Again, really weird that you call a mudroom on your trailer a foyer, right?
I don't know. I just think it looks so fancy like that.
Yeah, well, I thought we could use some, some class in the area.
I do. I like the statue. I like the statue
Yeah.
with all the spray paint on it.
Yeah,
It does look awful classy like that.
Now gives a pop of color.
It does. I think the town is really going to appreciate it, Mama Sue.
Yeah.
I do. I think the town is really going to appreciate
A nice honoring of our legacy.
our founder.
Of course.
I'm just a little curious about some of your artistic choices, though.
Oh, The genitals? Well, I wanted to go for it like a Michelangelo type look, you know,
Okay, that
like
makes
all
sense.
the Parthenon, Greece, and whatnot.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't know why you have to make it so big.
Well, no one wants to be remembered as having a small penis. Come on now.
I just don't think it's very realistic. I mean, I've never seen one that looks like that, especially not in this town.
Well, let me tell you, when I went to Greece.
He's pointing at it.
He's not pointing at it. He's just kind of making, you know, like, what's up? And the heart, I guess a little low. I'll admit. I mean, if you want, we could put like a little, like,
Did you put hair on it?
what?
Now, Pastor Jim, I don't know if you've seen the statue that Martha Sue and Nancy Elliott have erected. I just don't think that's a woman.
Ain't holy one bit.
And I was wondering if maybe because, you know, you being a direct descendant of the town founder and all, if maybe there was something you could do for your congregation. Maybe you could reach out to Martha Sue, Nancy Ellen, maybe get them to sheathe the serpent as it is.
I can reach out and try, but you know those women, they got morals as strong as steel.
They got morals as strong as something, okay? I'm just saying. It's pointing at it. It's pointing at it, it's got a little toupee. Then you carve that part, just glue the toupee on it.
It's quite a hog.
I understand your concern, but, you know, the people in like Rome and Greece and, you know, some places in New York City, this is considered art. We shouldn't be ashamed of our bodies.
I think if it pointed to the heavens,
I
we
mean,
could
it
erect
is.
it in
Don't
the
you
church.
see it? It's pointed to the heavens.
Yeah. Maybe give it a little more direction.
I mean, it seems to be pretty direct to me.
I mean, we could.
I'll tell you what. You've grown on me. I was wondering if you could fix up our crucifix a bit.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Oh, that is
I think
such
you
an
have a lot
honor.
of ideas for that.
Oh, of course, of course. I promise to, you
Tell
know.
me, what are your thoughts on pasties?
I know they're not what either of us expected, all right? But I mean, I tried the official Hogwarts cookbook, all right? It's a pumpkin pasty. I don't know. Theoretically. It's moving. There was nothing alive in the menu, in the recipe, I think.
I assumed that was part of it, just with the Hogwarts thing. I don't.
Wait,
Why is it not supposed to move?
no, you think maybe there's something about the recipes that is inherently magical because it's about the wizarding world of Harry Potter? Because now we're cooking, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
The recipes themselves are magical, yes.
I mean,
The whole book, right?
yeah. Anything in there to get me a raise at work?
You could raise a souffleo.
Raise your souffle. Okay. Okay, what's it called for? Let's plop it down here on the counter. What we got? What? Here. Yeah, I can't read over your shoulder like that. Let's just, right here.
So you took Viagra 4 hours ago.
I wouldn't say I took Viagra necessarily. It was a spell-making component in an egg-based dish that I consumed.
You had Viagra-laced eggs? And now you had an erection for 4 hours?
You ever misinterpret a pun?
I don't think I have.
Okay, so if you saw a recipe in a potentially magic spell book
Yeah.
that said Rezo Souffleo,
I mean, I think that's pretty obvious what that's for.
yeah, it's for increasing your salary, right?
Increasing something. I just, okay. So, well, I mean, let's take a look, I guess. Wow!
Look, I'm not gonna say it's always like that, but I also have never tried Viagra before.
All right, well, I don't,
What do you think for dinner tonight?
Tonight?
No.
Well, oh, you got an idea?
Maybe a Rezo Souffleo again? Come on. Come on.
I mean, it only lasts for 4 hours if you don't use it enough, right? Because,
you did it again, didn't you?
I did it again! I don't know, alright? They don't sell Viagra in, the amount that the recipe calls for. So you know how sometimes you go and you get a big pack of pork chops, and you really only need most of them, but there's, 2 leftovers, so you're I guess you're grilling that. It's like that. There's 60 Viagras in the bottle. I don't know.
Did you eat the whole thing?
Not yet! But over the course of the month, probably!
So you're gonna pass out. You don't have enough blood to the rest of your body. Okay. So let's talk about this. This is your second time in the emergency room for this issue.
I really thought you could just work it out.
There are ethical boundaries.
Not you! I didn't. Look,
Listen,
understandable.
I'm literal.
We're misinterpreting a pun here.
I'm literal, okay?
You really should have come to me in the first place, being an actual wizard. So basically, these cookbooks, adding magic for muggles to do, this shit happens all the time because of that. All right, so what's the problem? It's the
Priapism. It's the priapism is what it is. It won't, I'm sorry, I'm getting lightheaded. It's been 18 hours.
All right.
Is it Engorjo? Is that the spell? I read the
bigger?
books. Oh, no. Well, reducto blasts things, right? I don't want that.
No, I'm doing the shrinkage in the poolage. That'll help put it down and you'll be back to normal.
How are you not marketing this as an actual blood pressure medication?
Listen, honey, there's something I'm gonna share with you.
Yeah?
This is really hard to say. I went to the doctor today.
Is everything okay?
Well, I didn't think this was gonna be so hard.
What's wrong?
Turns out that I have a diagnosis.
What?
I'm just really nervous to tell you.
You can tell me anything.
I have crabs.
Oh.
I really like going to the beach and collecting them.
Yeah, I know, we spent so many fun summer vacations.
And now I have to make such a diagnosis where you collect crap.
Yeah.
Just like
Ooh, I don't want to catch any. Oh, so cute, but.
Come touch it.
Ooh, I don't think I want to touch it.
Ooh, just don't touch the pinchers. It's so cute.
Here, let me put a rubber on first.
I mean, that's not necessary. There's my babies.
Oh, you're so cute.
They're so they're playing.
I don't know if that's play. Well, I don't think that's play.
I need you to support me.
I want a clean fair fight, boys. I want a clean fair fight.
I love to support you so much, but I think
I want a clean fair fight, boys.
of crowd fighting.
He's on the ropes. He's on the ropes. He's on the ropes.
They love each other. Just like they love me and I love them. He loves you too. I just,
You gotta be careful. You can't get back in the string.
Get
That's
him.
what animals fight.
it's not.
Get him, buddy boy. Get him.
No, they're not fighting. I would never support animal fighting.
I mean, there is a referee.
Oh my god.